So thank you for agreeing to do a video testimonial. And I wanted to ask you actually, because your situation is slightly different in that you already have a little bit of sobriety under your belt pre-retreat. So you've got 4 months, haven't you, already, before the retreat, and you've been on the online programme first.
Yeah.
And then, so just wondering sort of how, sort of doing the retreat a few months into the online programme, how that is.
It's perfect. And actually about a month, I booked it maybe 2 months ago. And about a month ago I was thinking, I wish I was doing it now, and it's going to be a bit late. But actually it's perfect to have had 4 months of sobriety, because now the retreat was not about alcohol or sobriety at all, funny enough. It's about the underlying causes, while not delving into that and staying there in a, but just saying, okay, yeah, that's why it happened, and that's fine, but that's already not part of my life anymore. So now it was a real connection to myself, and it was a real realization that it's very, very simple. It's really, really simple, and the only reason I think I could feel that was because I had the experience of meditation, which calmed me.
From the online programme?
From the online programme, yeah. So every day doing a meditation, almost every day, and having the discussions on the forum, on the secret Facebook page, and having that incredible support and feeling of trust and non-judgment, and that I could be honest with myself and with everyone on the forum and not be judged at all, and just be heard and be acknowledged and be supported. And that was a really good foundation for trusting that this process can go on and can get easier. Because honestly, it was so easy from day one. As soon as I decided, very, very honestly, I can't drink anymore because I'm not able. I can't drink like normal people. And it's ruining my life. I hate myself because of it. I don't want to do it anymore. It's time to stop for real and for honest and do something else. So I think I was really, really lucky that I found QS, because it just resonated from day one.
And the online programme has given you a foundation so that you could actually get more out of the 5-day residential retreat.
Way more. And it felt like 5 years of therapy in 5 days, but without the screaming and crying and feeling awful of therapy, because I had gently built up to uncovering reasons and questioning. But again, in a very gentle way, and also in a humorous way. Like, there's a lot of laughter. There's a lot of fun.
It can be fun,
It
can't
can be fun, yeah.
I think people think that it's that recovery has to be super serious and wailing and screaming and going to the depths of despair, and it doesn't have
really
to be
isn't.
like that. It's actually quite joyful, isn't it? Quite
totally
playful.
Yeah, it is, and the playfulness helps, because probably for most of us, the inner wound that starts the process towards addiction happens pretty near childhood or in your formative years. So if you take yourself back to that space, back to that age within, playfulness is or was a part of your life, and it's natural, and there isn't overthinking and overanalyzing at that young age. There's just feeling, and of course we develop this way of coping with our feelings at the time. But I think what I got from the sessions I had with Annie and with Carol, which were amazing, was I took on this role which wasn't really me. And then I just lived up to people's expectations. And being Irish and coming from an Irish Catholic background, guilt was my best friend for a long time. We were like this. And coming from a family where secretiveness and repression was the norm. And that's not a blame. I'm not blaming my parents, but that's how I took it on. And I became really, really, really repressed, and took on these roles. My role as a teenager, as a young adult, was I can drink any man under the table. Look at me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be girly, and I'm tough, I'm strong, I'm hard, I can drink you under the table, mate. And this was a badge of honour, which is insane to me now, but that worked at the time.
Well, we've talked a lot this week about masks, haven't we? And the mask that you show the world, and almost like what you think the world is expecting of you, as a sister, as a mother, as a daughter, obviously men are on this retreat as well. But we've actually had 3 ladies this month, and so the roles are there's a lot of expectation, and it's taking all of that away, and the conditioning and the expectations, taking all of that away, and seeing what is underneath, and actually finding who is Dara.
Yeah.
Who are you
Yeah.
at your soul, at your
Yeah.
core level, at your soul level.
Yeah. And that has ended up being really, really simple. And I think the biggest breakthrough that I had was after the forgiveness meditation. I literally got up from the mat and started dancing because I just felt so free.
That was a real moment.
It was a real moment. And then I went up to my room and I put on Prince and I danced around the room for another 5 minutes. And it was just, honestly, it was the best feeling ever. It was really, really fantastic. And I've had loads of moments during the retreat where I felt love for myself, acceptance, and then this kind of laughing relief that, oh my God, it's actually this simple. It's
okay to be you.
It's okay to be me. Yeah, it's okay. I'm enough. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
And then there's no remorse about the past. It's gone. And I feel compassion for myself up until this point.
It wasn't wrong.
No, it just happened. That's just the way it went.
Yeah.
And now, thankfully, I'm choosing a different path. And the way to stay in this path is mind-bendingly simple, which is just to stop, listen, tune into my heart beat, literally, and just feel, what do you want? What do you want? What do you feel? Oh, this feels good. And it can be really that simple. And another thing that's been unexpected was watching the people who live in this house. And on the first day, I was going, that door is open. They're all talking really openly. Nobody's being careful of what they say. Everything is very open and flowing and authentic. And that's how they are all the time. They're not at work and then at home. This is it. And you can be like this. And after the first dinner, we all retired to the sitting room to watch a movie with our mineral water or tea or whatever. And it reminded me of being at a dinner party without the wine and actually feeling more connected.
More connected.
And more intimate and more ease with each other.
We're just authentic. It's a great word. It's a great word. It is. Everyone, I mean, the staff that work here, everyone that's involved in QS is authentic. We've all done our work. I mean, the work always continues, but everyone that works here has done a lot of soul searching and a lot of work, a lot of inner work, a lot of meditation, a lot of practice to be comfortable in our own skins, and so that we can hold the space for others to learn how to do that. So yeah, it's funny to hear that you found that a surprise, because that's so normal to us.
Yeah, but that's not how I was operating in the world.
Yeah.
But I want to stay there. I really like it. And it's, as I said, once you accept, I'm fine, you're fine, everything's fine, let's just take a deep breath and enjoy. It's just
it's been a lovely group, and it's been a real bonding, hasn't it? It's I think that's something that comes up from these retreats as well. You spend 5 days being yourself and being accepted for being yourself, and learning that is okay. And so there's these 3 ladies plus the team. Like, we have a special bond now, don't we? That is going to be with us forever.
Yeah.
Which is really, really lovely. So you can go back to the forum, and then sort of talking on the forum, it's slightly deeper as well, isn't it? Because there is actual physical connection that we've had, and that you've had with the other 2 ladies that have done the retreat, which is really, really fab.
Yeah. Great.
And the last thing that you've got a young daughter, and I feel really excited for you going home to her as yourself, and the bravery and the courage that you've shown in the retreat, and taking that home with you, and it's what we see is how this is paid forwards. I've had an experience, and I've learned something, and I've paid it forwards, and to the group that are here, and then you go home and then you pay it forwards, and it's just like a pebble that continually spreads out, and this message of QS just continually carries on to more and more people, and spreads like a wave across the world.
Yeah,
we're going places, aren't we?
We are.
We're seriously
going
places.
Our way there.
We are vibrating at a different level.
Yeah.
It's been a great week.
Yeah.
It's been a really great week. It's been great to meet you because I've known you for 4
months.
months
I know, it's awesome.
on the online programme, and we've
Yeah.
been talking and seen each other on the webinar and chatting away to each other. But to actually meet you and spend time with you has been just amazing. So yeah, and I know that this isn't the end for us.
No.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Jo.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We've been blessed with the horses here and lovely weather
Yeah,
and
it's fab.
gorgeous food as ever, and the cats are milling around us as well. They want to be part of the action.
Yeah,
And
it's just lovely.
it's all good. It's all good. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
Peace.
That wasn't planned.
It's just.